You're listening to Vet Candy.
This show is brought to you by Zoetis. Welcome to Brain Smarts, where we take vet news, sprinkle it with chaos, and serve it with a side of, wait, really? I'm Clay Palmer.
And I'm Caitlin Palmer, super duper vet receptionist, trivia enthusiast, and the only person who's ever been out-debated by a border collie. He used logic, Clay.
He used puppy dog eyes, and that's cheating.
This show's got animal oddities, facts so fresh they're still warm, and jokes so dadly they've already started grilling in the backyard.
We'll be right back with more Vet Candy.
Every cat's visit to your clinic is an opportunity to spot the subtle signs of osteoarthritis pain. When you diagnose OA pain, be confident in recommending Solensia, frunevetmab injection. Monthly Solensia controls the pain of OA in cats, helping to improve their mobility, comfort, and well-being. Turn one-time visits into lasting partnerships. Visit SolenciaVetTeam.com to learn more. For use in cats only. Women who are pregnant, trying to conceive, or breastfeeding should take extreme care to avoid self-injection. Hypersensitivity reactions, including anaphylaxis, could potentially occur with self-injection. Solensia should not be used in breeding, pregnant, or lactating cats. See full prescribing information at SolenciaPI.com.
And now, time to bring in someone who actually went to school for this, unlike those who just binge-watched documentaries and called it research.
Our next guest is equal parts island breeze and London grit. He's got the heart of Hawaii and the hustle of a Royal Veterinary College student. Meet Deacon Lajala, a second-year vet student who went from paddling outrigger canoes in Honolulu to navigating cadavers and clinicals in the UK. His journey to vet school wasn't just bold, it was immediate. Straight out of high school, Deacon said aloha to home and flew thousands of miles to chase his dream. He's building his career with gratitude, grit, and a whole lot of purpose, while also creating a space for others through mentorship and transparency. Whether he's talking about the importance of sleep, good food, or simply starting a conversation with a stranger, Deacon brings the kind of calm confidence that makes you want to believe in yourself a little more. He's real, he's reflective, and he's on a mission to make veterinary medicine more connected, more authentic, and more inclusive. Let's welcome to Brain Smarts, the one and only Deacon Lajala.
Hey, thank you for having me. That was a great introduction, maybe a little bit too great. But yes, I'm a second-year vet med student at Royal Veterinary College, and I'm just excited about my future career. And I thank you for having me on the show.
You're going to school in London, but you live in Hawaii.
Yeah, well, I'm born and raised in Hawaiian, so I plan to go back there on my breaks. I go back there if I can, and hopefully, later on I can practice there.
You mentioned it's about a 12-hour plane ride. How often do you do that?
It's a 12-hour time zone difference, and then it's like a 16-hour. It depends on the layover. It could be longer.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
What do you do?
Yeah, I just sometimes I have work to do. Other times it's just like I'll watch a nature documentary because I don't really get time to watch, fun stuff like that. So some with animals usually on the screen for those flights because those long haul flights, they all have the little mini TV.
Nice.
So when you're going from Hawaii to London, it's a 16-hour flight. It's a 12-hour time zone jump. You're literally losing a day.
Yeah, and then when I go back, I gain a day.
It's crazy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the jet lag has got to be brutal.
That's awesome, though.
Sometimes it's like it feels like it's gone somehow all the way around, and I'll sleep at 8 p.m. and wake up the next day at 8 a.m. and I feel fine. Yeah, but it's definitely an experience.
The weather shock's probably got to be something too. I mean, I've never been to London or Hawaii, but I know generally what the weather's like in those places, and they're pretty different.
Yeah, it's I think I'm adjusted now, but it's definitely more so I'm looking for, sunny days versus, looking for rainy days back home. Like here, it's the expected is maybe, cloudy, gray, but back home the expected is kind of like, partially cloudy, got some sun there. Yeah, but right now it's good. Summer, London, pretty great. It was clear today, so hopefully clear tomorrow too. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I've always wanted to go to the Tower of London because I'm a gross white lady.
Have you lived in Hawaii your whole life?
Yeah, I'm native Hawaiian, so I'm born and raised in Hawaii. My family's all from there. So
that's awesome. I've always wondered how we ended up where we are, which is Satan's armpit, aka Mississippi. It's like our parents went on adventures. Like they traveled the United States, went overseas.
My parents definitely lived better places than here. I don't know why.
Why did they settle here? Why does anyone settle here?
Yeah, we're looking forward to our hurricane season where we'll have about 4 straight months of wondering if we, if our house is destroyed or not.
Right. So you said you're not sure yet if you want to do large or small animal or mixed exotics, right?
I have no idea because I barely have really any clinical experience too. So there's no way I'd be able to, yeah.
Yeah, you sound like you don't have a lot of time. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, vet school's grueling enough.
Yeah, the good thing is I spend so much time, like the studying is not the barrier for me. It's like the actual doing stuff, but it's normal here for people to come in at 17 and 18. So I just trust that they somehow produce good vets in 5 years with even minimal clinical experience before. So I just trust their process. And then if I can do extra stuff too, then I just tell myself, surely that'll make me a great vet then if they're going to produce a good vet minimum, right?
Right. Yeah. No, that's awesome. You've got this. I believe in you.
Where do you plan on practicing vet medicine then once you've graduated?
I don't want to go back to my state. I'm honestly open to a different island, but the thing, I don't know if I go immediately back right out of vet school, but I do want to end up on Oahu probably, or maybe go on different islands too. Let's say I open up some places all around and, make like a broader sort of network of reach. That way I can do different stuff. If there's like a need, maybe we got some farming that's going to build up. I can be a farm vet and go support that because, we import a lot of food and stuff. So that's something I care about. And then there's other stuff too. Okay, maybe the zoo, they need a guy for Sunday or something. Okay, I could be like Sunday too, yeah, sort of thing.
What's your favorite animal?
It's the dole. So it's
the wolf, like the wolf thing?
Kind of, yeah. It's basically, it's like I think they call it, I forget what they would describe it. It's like a wolf fox looking thingy.
Yeah. I'm surprised. I'm so happy someone else knows what the dole is. I love doles. All right, Deacon, are you ready? We're going to get started with some multiple choice.
All right, let's do it.
Round 1. Cow's flu and the shoe leather epidemiology. Question 1. In April 2024, a human in Texas caught bird flu after exposure to what animal? A. Angry geese in a Walmart parking lot. B. Dairy cows. Or C. A suspiciously judgmental emu at a petting zoo.
I'm going to go with A. The angry goose.
A is a solid guess, but the correct answer is B, dairy cows, which is crazy because how do you get avian flu from dairy cows? But the moral is to milk responsibly.
That one was actually a little bit of a curveball.
It truly was. That one wasn't fair.
Normally, angry geese would be the toss away. Question 2. What was the primary symptom reported in the human case of H5N1 from dairy cows? A. Barking at squirrels. B. Conjunctivitis, or eye infection. Or C, spontaneously mooing during meetings?
Conjunctivitis, maybe? B?
B is correct. Pink
What?
eye from cows. Nature is disgusting.
And amazing. Question 3. The CDC gave Texas A&M over $3 million to do what? A. Build the world's largest cowbell choir. B. Study avian flu in dairy farm workers. Or C. Finally settle the debate on whether chocolate milk comes from brown cows.
I'm just going to trust my gut here and go with B.
B is correct, and we all know that research is only as good as the number of swabs involved.
I had a conversation with somebody the other day about the brown cows making chocolate milk thing. Or no, it wasn't. It was one of our other contestants.
Yes, it
on
was.
the show. And she acted like she had never heard that before.
Really? Oh, I grew up thinking that.
Right, that was just the kid thing to believe. It's like, yeah, you see brown cows, that's where the chocolate milk comes from.
Right. It makes solid sense.
Question 4. What kind of flu surveillance involves collecting data on site at farms? A. Drive-through diagnostics. B. Shoe leather epidemiology. C. Moveillance.
I kind of like the sound of shoe leather epidemiology, so I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with B.
B is correct. Nothing says public health like muck boots and a cooler full of nasal swabs.
That's disgusting. Round 2. Ticks, birds, and Lyme confusion. Question 5. What non-native bird is released in the UK for recreational shooting and may increase Lyme disease risk? A. The royal pigeon. B. Pheasants. Or C. The Queen's flamingo.
I think it's B, pheasants. I think I've seen some on my placements. I'm going to go with that.
B is correct. The correct answer is pheasants, because nothing ruins your day like a tick and an upper-class shotgun party. Also just uncool on their part to be like, we're going to release these and shoot them.
I was going to ask, do y'all have pigeons in the United Kingdom? I feel like they're everywhere.
Yeah, they definitely. I've surely seen more than a few pigeons. The cool thing is the foxes. They'll just be roaming. Like I was walking the dog today, and we saw one. It was still light out, and you'll just see a tiny fox too. Like, gotta be under, a year. Thing might have been a few feet long, like really small. And you just see them walking around at night. Usually, any neighborhood, boom, fox right there.
That's crazy because we live kind of out in the country, and I think I've maybe seen a wild fox 3 times in my life.
But there are apparently a lot of wild foxes in our neighborhood.
I mean, I've heard wild foxes.
Yeah, I haven't seen them either because full disclosure, I would try to kidnap them. Animal control, if you're listening, that was a joke.
Question 6. How many pheasants are released annually in the UK for shooting? A, 47 million. B, 12. Or C, however many it takes to annoy an ecologist.
Look, I counted 13, so that can't be right. I'm going to go with A.
Process of elimination. A is correct.
What?
It was World Feast or Famine. 47 million or 12.
Right. You get a dozen or 47 million. Those are your 2 options. Question 7. Ticks in pheasant release areas were how much more likely to carry the Borrelia bacteria? A, 2.5 times more likely. B, 2.5 times sassier. Or C, just enough to ruin your hike.
I would have said those ticks were maybe 3 times sassier. So I got to go with A then.
Sassier that is a solid guess, but you are correct. The correct answer is A, 2.5 times more likely. Pheasants, they're pretty, pointless, and pathogenic.
Question 8. Why are pheasants considered competent hosts for Borrelia? A, they have MBAs in microbiology. B, they're good at contracting and retransmitting the bacteria. Or C, they ghost their vet appointments.
That one, I'm going to lock in B there. I'm going to lock in B.
B is correct. Just when you thought chickens were drama queens, here comes the pheasant.
I love that. Round 3, dog brains and radiation gains. Question 9. Which dog brain tumor is the most common? A, the fetch-induced migraine. B, meningioma. Or C, too much peanut butter on the roof syndrome, aka arachibutyrophobia.
We haven't had our big neurology block yet. I'm just going to have to go on a guess here. I'm going to say B.
B's a pretty good guess.
B is correct. It's like a bad roommate for your dog's brain.
Question 10. Dogs with meningiomas lived longer when treated with what? A, radiation therapy. B, aromatherapy and crystals. Or C, walks on the beach and classical music.
See, as a preclinical student, they like to talk to us about enrichment, so I'm really getting pulled towards C, but my gut is just telling me A. I'm going to go with A.
A is correct. Lasers are better than scalpels.
At least in this doggy drama. But let's be for real, crystals and aromatherapy are still very nice.
But probably don't work.
Probably won't fix your brain tumor, but are nice. They'll make it more pleasant, I guess. Question 11. Which of the following is not a typical symptom of a meningioma in dogs? A, seizures. B, walking in circles. Or C, solving complex algebra.
See, I think they lose that third one. They all have that inherently, but I think when I know a dog and he's struggling with just his times table, so I got to go with C.
C is correct. The solving complex algebra, unless of course your dog already knew calculus, but then still something's off.
Yeah, they peak at college algebra. They don't go above that.
Right.
Question 12. Why might radiation be safer than surgery for brain tumors in dogs? A, no anesthesia, less risk of pneumonia. B, it makes them glow in the dark, which is really cool. Or C, it helps them get better Wi-Fi.
That one's going to be A for sure. A for sure.
A is correct. It is both safer and cooler. The tagline of every 90s action hero, and also radiation, which made a lot of 90s superheroes.
It sure did, actually.
We didn't know what radiation was, and we were really jazzed about it.
So jazzed. Round 4. Public health. Private cows. Question 13. What is a key goal of the Texas research team's H5N1 project? A, make cows wear masks. B, protect dairy workers and track flu spread. Or C, teach chickens to socially distance.
I kind of like that last idea. I think maybe that's something that I'll have to take up in my own career, but I think right now they're at that low level of just what they're doing in B. So I'm going to go with B, but I'll cover C later in my career.
B is correct.
Step 1, swab your eye. Step 2, please don't lick the cow.
Question 14. What method did researchers use to determine past avian flu exposure in humans? A, psychic readings. B, blood antibody testing. Or C, seeing who mooed during lunch.
No, they look for who mooed during dinner, so it's going to be B.
B is correct. That's science talk for, yep, you had it and didn't even know.
We've all been there. Question 15. What kind of relationship does the Texas A&M team emphasize with farmers? A, suspicious and vaguely threatening. B, trust-based and confidential. Or C, based on their mutual love of overalls.
We don't hear a lot about Texas A&M all the way over here in London, but out of respect, I'm gonna say B. I'm gonna trust them.
B is correct.
Trust-based and confidential. No names, no drama, just flu facts and eye swabs.
How could you not hear about Texas's A&M team? They are the largest team, if anyone from Texas is to be believed.
Right?
And now for rapid fire, this or that. So the rule of this is we're going to read a question with only 2 answers. There's no correct or incorrect answer. Don't think about it. Don't try to explain it. Just give us that answer.
Just this or that.
Number 1, Animal Showdown. This or that, who would win in a battle of wits? A fox, using cunning and strategy, or a raven, a problem-solving mastermind?
I'm going to go with the raven.
I have to agree with that one.
I also agree.
Number 2, vet clinic dilemma. This or that, which is the more challenging patient? A 50-pound mastiff who thinks it's a lap dog.
A 150-pound.
Oh, yeah.
A 50-pound mastiff would be pretty small.
Pretty small. It's a baby. But this or that, which is the more challenging patient? A 150-pound mastiff who thinks he's a lap dog, or a feisty cat who won't come out of its carrier?
I'm going with the cat every day.
Wild animal facts. This or that, stranger real-life ability. A platypus detects prey using electroreception, or a giraffe who cleans its ears with its 21-inch long tongue?
I'm going to go with the platypus.
That's right.
Number 4, pet personality. This or that, more dramatic pet behavior? A dog that howls along with sirens, or a cat that brings you gifts, such as dead bugs and socks, etc.?
I'd say the cat is too friendly.
Number 5, hypothetical scenario. This or that, worst first date story. Your parrot repeats your ex's name the whole time, or your dog steals and eats your date's steak.
It gotta be the parent one, because we can forgive the dog, you know?
Yeah, I know. The parrot's playing you dirty, man. Number 6, science debate. This or that, more impressive animal skill. Dolphins recognize themselves in mirrors, or crows can remember human faces for years.
I think the dolphin mirror thing's got to be it, because my dog, I showed the mirror in existential crisis. So, yeah.
That's one of my favorite things to do. I like to take our kitten and hold him up to the mirror, and I'll be like, who's that? Who's that handsome young man? And he hates it.
Because you're holding him.
Yes.
Number 7, pet owner problems. This or that, what's a more frustrating mess? A golden retriever shaking off lake water indoors, or a cat knocking over an entire cup of water?
Nah, the golden retriever, man. It's a mess to clean up.
It gets everywhere.
Everywhere. Number 8, animal mysteries. This or that, weirder natural phenomenon. Zebras have stripes to confuse biting flies, or some frogs freeze solid in winter and thaw out alive.
Oh, definitely the frogs. I mean, that's
insane. That is insane.
Number 9, veterinary edition. This or that, more chaotic clinic moment. A rabbit hiding symptoms until the last second, or a snake escaping its enclosure during an exam.
The snake would freak everybody out, so I gotta go with that.
Yeah, even if you're not afraid of snakes, everyone else
Someone else is going to be, yes.
And they're going to lose their mind.
What a harbinger of chaos. And finally, number 10, the ultimate pet debate. This or that, which is the smarter companion? A border collie who can learn over 1,000 words, or a parrot which can hold conversations and use tools and apparently out you to your new significant other?
Yeah, the parrot, because it's got that deeper level of evil to it, you know?
It has understanding.
It truly does.
Therefore capable of sin. This bird's going straight to hell.
This bird loves sinning.
He is capable of evil. And I believe that because I have been bitten by a parrot.
Birds go one of 2 ways. They are wonderful or they are terrible.
Well, Deacon, do you have any socials or anything you want to plug?
Yes, the people wish to follow you.
I have Instagram at Veterinary with Deacon, and I'll get some other stuff up, but that'll be all. You can just go to the Instagram for now, and everything else will follow. And I just post basically what I'm doing with my life and any advice I have for people, even though I've only completed 1 year of vet school. I hope that, they can see at least what I'm doing, what I'm struggling with, and then hopefully I overcome all those struggles and they can, they relate to that, help them too. and we can all get through vet school. We can all get into the profession and, have a great time.
I was going to say, I think the hardest part about vet school is the dedication it takes to do it. And with what you're doing, I think if you're willingly doing that, you're not going to have trouble with the standard dedication it takes to veterinary medicine. So I think you're already through pretty much the hardest part.
Oh, you're going to make it, and you're going to rock it. It's going to be amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's all for today's Brain Smarts, where we ask the big questions like, why did that chicken cross the road? And wait, did we just agree with a cat?
If you're craving more animal absurdity, follow us for chaos, trivia, and occasional existential dread.
And remember, in a battle of wits between you and your patients, you're probably losing.
Brain Smarts, over and out.
It's Vet Candy.
Vet Candy.
It's Vet Candy Radio.